There you go, friends. Doc South here, and I've got myself a nice, well, not quite, I'm not ready to patent it yet, but I've got myself a nice little way to keep my car a little cooler when it's parked in a hot situation. In other words, when it's in a parking lot where the sun's beating down on the car and all that for a few hours, you've got the doors locked, the windows shut, and you get into the car. You get into the car to drive, and it's like, yeah, your eyes could start to boil. Right, okay. Well, here's what I got. Look, I have no idea what these were. Some kind of insulation panels that must have kept something cold while en route. It's about the best I can say. But I propped them up. Luckily, they've got just enough. They've got lots of give to them. Lots of give. But, well, they were also free. But they've got lots of give to them and lots of this coating that, well, sends the sunlight elsewhere. Plus, they're a good source of shade. So when these are up and the windows are, well, maybe propped open just a snivvy, the car stays pretty darn cool. Again, I have no idea what these things were. I must have found them at the store I work at, probably getting ready to be thrown out. And I decided, wait a minute, I think I can do something with these. That, or maybe Sandy and I got something sent by mail, insulated, and I spotted a possible good idea. But I just prop them up here behind the wheel, and then I can prop this other one up against the dashboard, and then you use the visors and the mirror to hold everything somewhat even firmer in place. And these will be here when I come out of work a few hours from now, and the car will be relatively cool inside. I know one day, Sandy did say one day, she's kind of looked at these and said, this is ridiculous. My wife is very wise. And she may be thinking of getting me something that I can spread across to make it a whole lot easier, instead of fighting with this for 5-10 minutes every day. But for now, I'm very happy with these. If she finds something better, I'll be tickled. That'll be fine. What'd Sandy leave? She wrote a note here to me. Find out what time you work this Saturday and write it down. That was this morning. I told her I have to work Saturday, but I couldn't remember the hours. So she said, well, do you think maybe I ought to write down the hours? I said, yeah, I think you're right. So I'm going to find out when I go inside pretty soon. Oh, boy. Anyway, I thought you'd like well, I don't know if I'm going to patent it quite like this, but I got to say, these things have really, for the past year or two, these have kept my car nice and cool all summer long. The big thing is you got to remember, and this shouldn't be hard for almost anyone, you got to remember to take them down when you're driving. Yes. Right? Okay. I'll see you later. God bless. Jeez.